Hey YouTube fam, what's up? Um, I have come on here. My boys are now 5 weeks old. It's like every time I thought I was gonna get to record, I couldn't record. I don't know, either something was wrong with the computer or by the time I say, okay, I'm about to do a video, I have to get the babies. So hey. But I wanted to the last time I actually got to give you guys some information was the day we came home from the hospital and you got to see that. Okay. I haven't watched the video, but I pretty much remember. And I do remember telling you, you know, how my med pad came in and all that good stuff. Well, after the video, it seemed like it all fully came in at once. So I was so engorged and in so much pain. And I got the heating pad and I just kept the heating pad on my chest. And it hurt so bad. And then trying to nurse, oh my goodness, it was the worst. So, my honey was like, okay, instead of, you know, putting yourself through all this because you're stressing yourself out, why don't you give them some formula tonight? So they was on bottles that night. Of course, I felt so disappointed and upset because they had to get a bottle, and I felt like, oh, it's just my mom. They got to get a bottle and whatever. So they had formula that night. Then the next day, I felt better. I slept with the heating pad on my chest. So I felt a little better and I fed them that morning and all that morning and afternoon. And so that it was fine. It was fine breastfeeding that day. And then the next night, which was the Sunday night, the Sunday night, we gave them bottles of formula again throughout the night. So I was like, okay, so fine, I'll breastfeed in the day and formula feed at night. So about 4 o'clock in the morning on Monday morning, I woke up and when I got up, I had so much pain in my back. Some shooting, I don't know what he's trying to do. Some shooting pain in my back, right? And it was the lower back on the right side. Hold on a second. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's just sliding down. Just sliding down. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's not running away. Anyway, so it was a shooting pain, and it was so intense. It's like my whole body just locked up on me. Oh, and it was also in the top, in the center of my back, along my spine. And I could not move, and it was so intense, and I just couldn't do nothing but stand there. And so then all of a sudden, I just started shaking. I mean, trembling. My whole body was like, I can't even do it now. But it was faster than that. And so my honey took my temperature, and it was 100.6, then 100.7. So he like, we're gonna take you to the hospital, back to the hospital. But by this time I had laid back down and I could not get back up. I mean, I was in that much pain in my back. I couldn't move. I could not move my legs. So he called an ambulance and they came and got me. And he gave me a Vicodin. That thing had me so high, ain't gonna lie. And in the ambulance, by the time we got to the hospital, I was like, yeah, are you okay? I was like, yeah, you okay? So yeah, they was like, oh, the medicine is taking effect. Now I understand what they mean, because yeah, so I'm in the ER, and it was just crazy. It was crazy because most of the time I just was in the room by myself, just laying there, and my call button didn't work. And at one point I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and they had all these little stickies on me to monitor my heart rate and blood pressure and all that. It wasn't the regular stuff; it was stickies, like how you set up a EKG or ECG. Y'all know what I'm talking about, I hope, because I know how to set those up. What is wrong with you? He he don't have the attention right now, so he's gonna act up. Joshua, y'all hear Saya over there? He, he giving Daddy the flux. This is Daddy's twin. Say hi, Josh. Hi, Josh. Say hi, Joshua. Hi, Joshua. Say hello. I got the hiccups. I got the hiccups, and that's why I got attitude. Okay. So hi, Titi Mickey. Hi, Titi. Oh, you read my shirt? My shirt say, good thing coming too. Okay. He got the hiccups, so he have an attitude right now. I don't know what side your problem is over there. But, okay, so I have to go anyway. So it took me to call. I'm yelling out my room, hello. Now I can hear them just fine. So why they couldn't hear me screaming? So finally, I just got my cell phone, and the reception was horrible in there. So I had to lean a certain way and call them. And plus, they had the rails up. So somebody came in the room like, "Oh, your light don't work." You would have knew that if you came in and checked on me 30 minutes ago. But anyway, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so then they came in and they were like, "Oh, well, you have some protein in your urine, but all other testing to see if you have a UTI is negative. So we don't understand. We don't know what's going on. So we're just gonna send you home with some antibiotics." And I was like, "Okay, are there antibiotics that I could take while breastfeeding?" So then they're like, "Wait, I'm gonna go check and come back." They were gone for another 45 minutes. So then they're like, "Yeah, this type of antibiotic you can take with the while breastfeeding." And then my shakes came back, so I knew my temperature had went back up. And I'm like, "Okay, y'all not gonna take my temperature? No, we're gonna release you and let you go home, and you just take the antibiotic as soon as you get them." Fine. So I called my honey so he can come and get me. By the time he pulled up to the hospital, I was shaking again so bad and barely walking. I mean, barely walking. And I'm like, they gonna let me go home like this? And of course, I'm shaking. It's not that I was cold. I just was trembling, horribly, horribly trembling. So I called my doctor's office. I let them know what happened. I told her that they released me to go home, but I was shaking again. So she told me to take the antibiotic and eat something and see if that helps. By the time we got to the pharmacy, I had to go to the bathroom again. I could not walk. And because we were still out and we had to wait for my medicine, Joe helped me to the bathroom. And he literally, it took inch steps, like little tiny, like an inch. Each foot went up a couple centimeters. But he had to literally help me to the bathroom like that. So, when I got my antibiotic, I took the antibiotic. I started eating a Lunchable, just trying to nibble on something. And I just still felt horrible. So I was like, okay, I took the ibuprofen and everything. So when we got to the house, I was like, okay, I'm gonna lay down and take a nap. And of course, the boys were on formula the entire day. Oh, you want to see? My bad. He turning his head all the way around like, are you finished? You finished? No, he not finished. You talking? Uh-huh. Oh, he gonna talk to y'all. Excuse me. I'm talking too much. Hold on, y'all. I gotta do another part.